Hello, this is a quick video to show you ArtFly and to explain why I made it, or more musically. So ArtFly is a website I've made. I'll show you a bit more later, but to explain why I made it, it's mostly out of the fact that schools, certainly here in the UK, seem to be trying to kill creativity, and I was dismayed that everyone seemed to be moving from making things and writing stories and coming up with wonderful imaginative ideas to just doing very academic work. In fact, Ken Robinson has a really good TED talk about it, which I'll add links to later. So what I wanted to do was to create a way of encouraging my children to do art by sort of celebrating it as much as I can at home, because I know there's a point at which they're going to be sort of put off and think, making silly pictures isn't a good thing to do. So in an ideal world, they'll make pictures like this. Look at this. Yeah, so in an ideal world, we'd frame the pictures and we'd all live in a lovely world like this. But in the actual world, it's a bit more like this. That's enough of that. That's too shouty. Anyway, so I needed a way to sort of celebrate what they were doing, and we thought about sticking the pictures to the wall like this, but we soon went out of wall, and even this, we didn't get round to it a lot. So I thought taking pictures of their artwork was a good idea, and to start with I started putting them in an album on Google Photos, which is great, and I still back up all their pictures in Google Photos, but it didn't really kind of show off their art how I wanted it to. Then I found the Tate website does a kids gallery, and you can send in their artworks and they'll put them up. But again, like Google Photos was great because you had full control over it. This is great, it shows it off really nicely, it shows them in an arty way, but you don't have much control. Loads of people send in stuff, and your kids' artwork soon sort of goes down the list. It's well worth playing around with this, by the way. There's good arty things there. So I made ArtFly. Yeah, I forgot what the next thing was. There we go. So what I want to do is combine the control you get with Google Photos with the sort of celebrating it and showing it off with sort of the Tate Kids Gallery type thing. So here's ArtFly. This is what I've done. So you can either sign up just with a Google or Twitter account, or just with an email. And once you have an account, sign in, and you'll see all your artworks appear. So the way I've done it is you can take a picture and add, well, I should do one, shouldn't I? Show you what's going on. So you add a picture, and you can do this on your phone as well. I should have got an artwork ready, shouldn't I? Let's take this. Let's take a picture of this stone. Very nice, lovely artwork. And then you can go through, and I wanted it to be really quick, so you can crop it down to size. You can add a frame to it. You can add an ornate frame, so it's all very fancy if you want to. And then you could go in and add, and every time you add an artist, they'll appear in this list, so you'll build up a collection of their work. So, well, I did that one, let's say. Let's call that Rock On. And I am 43 years old, so I'll finish, and I will save it to ArtFly, and it will appear in my gallery, which I'll show you now. So there it is, and you can see it's celebrated there, and I've got my own gallery, and each artist you can switch between showing all their pictures and go in and save them, and that's basically it. So every time you come in, you can go to any of their artworks. And what I think is nice about this is when you're adding an artwork and you can choose the frame together, first of all, by taking the picture, you're showing that this is important. What they're making is really important, and then by choosing the frame and the name and the title together, you're again sort of celebrating it and showing them that it's important, their artwork. What I want to add in the future is a way for each artist to print out like thumbnails of all their work, and then that is the thing you can put on the wall, and you can do that sort of every now and again. But the general routine will be taking a picture and putting it up here. So you can have a play. It's free to add up to 7, and then if you want to add more, you can. Or I'm already an ArtFly creator, but you can pay. It's £1.80 a month, £1.85 a month. I think I put it out just to cover the costs of storing the photos up there. And yeah, give it a go. I forgot what I've put here. Oh, there's me again. Hello, hello. So go forth and create. That's probably a bad way to end. Bye!